Good morning, everybody. Mike Garcia, pen of a ready writer. You know what? I'm tired of that color. I'm going to go with purple. Purple Lennon. This is for the Esther Company. I'm doing a series of 8 videos. I'm on number 5 on videos that I previously released that were accidentally erased. This is one of them. I'm doing a do-over. I'm still trying to process in my thought processor why did this happen, but I'm coming up with a couple conclusions. Do-over, recompense, another chance. Okay, all right. I'm just like, maybe it's like maybe there's something different that needs to be said in some of these. Man, I'm feeling that one. But this letter was written on October 20th of 19, okay? I released it on October 21st, and I called it Let Me, Allow Me, Invite Me, Access, okay? I'm going to go with the same name, okay? The chapters that I read, Esther Company, was Colossians chapter 1 and 2. But check out what 1:13 says, because, man, this is so word. It's like, man, it really ministers to me. And it should you too. For he delivered us from the domain of darkness and transferred us to the kingdom of his beloved Son. What? We were delivered from the domain of darkness and we were transferred. There's a transfer. Circle the word transferred into the kingdom of his beloved Son. Man, that's a process, but it's not one of those processes like I used to think. Let me just keep living the way that I'm living, thinking that it's all going to turn out well in the end. But God ain't nowhere on my radar. Or let me just keep doing this drug addiction and, stuff like that. Let me just keep doing this and it'll all turn. I'll give it up when I need to. But right now, I just love to do this stuff and it's all going to turn out. No. That's complete darkness. And then we have to actively participate in having us get us out of there, whether it's, you guys know what I mean on that. I don't even have to tell you that. Okay. This is for you, Esther Company. I'm doing these over, but you're worth it. Like I said before. Don't hate on the Jamaica shirt that my mother-in-law just got back. So heading there soon. Coming up. Or maybe the DR. Esther Company, what do you guys think about the DR, huh? You guys, some of you, my Florida family out there, you guys are closer to that. Every other weekend, I'd be over there. Okay. 10/20/19, out of the Esther Company journal. What did we call this? Okay, here we go. Yes, my son, I do have a word from my beloved Esther Company, so write in the name of the Lord. Oh, yes, my beloved Esther Company. Do you not realize how treasured you are? How important you are to me and my kingdom purposes in your very own lives? Question mark. Do you not know how involved I am in your everyday lives? Question mark. I am so close to you, my Esther Company, that most don't even recognize how close or how near I am in your very being. I want only the best for you. Yes, only the absolute best in every part of your lives. Let me, invite me, allow me. Yes, access to your very heart, your very soul. Whew. So let me help you make those hard decisions and choices. Invite me into those planning stages of what you are currently building. I will make it better, yes, even last longer. Yes, even the foundation of what you want to build for your future must be me and me alone. But I will not force myself into your personal lives. Ooh, hoo, hoo. No, not my MO. Not one bit. Method of operation. I must always be invited. Yes, completely allowed to come in. Yes, even to rearrange the furniture in your house. Yes, even your very heart. Whew, you know I'm going to hit that one. Let me move the furniture around to favor you completely. Yes, you know what I mean. Do not hesitate to let me be the architect to what you are building and what you are planning. Is there someone better than me? Is there something better than what I can provide or do for you? Question mark. And in you? Question mark. I will do better for you because I love you with an everlasting love. Oh, yes, I will. Now, do not hesitate to allow me to rearrange some furniture. Oh, that's twice. In your lives. You know what I mean. I will place everything in the order that it should go. Yes. So you can accommodate all that I have for you. Yes. All. Love your father. Ooh, girls, man. I'm glad I'm redoing this one. Okay, because I called this one, what did I call it? Let me, allow me, invite me, access. I might change it. Allow me to rearrange some furniture in your lives. Isn't it amazing that he compares a house to your heart? Ooh. Okay, I'm going to get into this one because, rearranging stuff to favor you. Okay. You are treasured for his kingdom purpose. Number one, you are treasured for his kingdom purposes in your life. You are very important. Okay, I know I said this before and I'm going to say it again. You are so important and he is so intricately, personally involved in your personal life. And you are treasured. It's like you are treasured. How's that for an engagement ring, huh? Girls, think about it. You are treasured. See, okay, here we go. See, sometimes in life, okay, I can testify to this, okay? Sometimes things bad have happened in our lives. Circumstances, we hooked up with the wrong people, okay? Here we go. And if we don't process through that stuff, okay, this is how you see your life. A penny can't really buy anything much with these days. You got to get 100 of them to get $1 to buy some candy or something. Okay, but see, inside of you, you think you're this because you're paying attention to the circumstances and all the bad stuff, right? That you survive through. You have to reconceptualize. But God sees this. That's who you are. And then some. Okay? To him, you're always this. To others, you might be this. Even to yourself, you might see yourself as a saint. Funny how it says, in God we trust. Funny how it says, change is coming. But to him, you're this. You always have to associate with this. You have to associate with what God says you are and who says you are. You're treasured. You're his treasure. You're the apple of his eye. If you got people around you that aren't really feeding that into you, then you better start questioning you. Or if you got people that you're hanging out with that might tell you that, but they want something from you, manipulation and control is a sin of witchcraft. If you got someone that's trying to pull the wool over your carpet, trying to feed you some bularchy, but they just want something from you, you are not this, and you are more than this. I didn't say that. I'm not just making this stuff up. This is in the Bible. The scriptures testify to what I'm telling you. You are the apple of his eye, man. Read Ecclesiastes, man. Get me excited on this one. He is so involved in your life and your well-being. Do you not see it? Okay. Sometimes we have a trouble seeing that. But know this. Daddy knows best. He's involved in your life. Sometimes it's us that we take him out of the equation. We don't want him in the equation. I want it my way. I want it my way. I want this, and I know I gotta have it. But we just erase him from the. You know how bad that is? We just erase him from the equation. It's like, no, this is gonna work out. No, it's not. Invite him in. You see, isn't it funny how when it comes to being hot or cold, he says, look, be hot or cold. I have this thing that I say to people. It's like, look, God, if he had to choose, just don't be in the middle. If he had to choose, he can deal with us being all out, destroyed out there, because at least out there you need a savior. You need to be saved. You need to be delivered. You need to be healed. Okay? Okay? And hot or cold, okay? But in the middle, it's like you're playing both ends. You got one foot in the kingdom. I got my religious face on. I got one foot in church, and then one foot I'm doing the undercover lover kind of stuff, lover with the world, But okay, you guys know what I mean. All right, keeping it real in the kingdom. That was my keeping it real in the kingdom sentence. Okay, I mean either we're gonna live it or we're not. He would say, "I'd rather you not than to play the center, that's the fence line. Sit on a fence, see what happens." It hurts. Did I just say that? He only wants the very best for you. See, if we can only get to that place in our relationship with him that we say, okay, Dad, you only want the best for me. Forgive me for jumping ahead. Forgive me for going ahead of you. Forgive me for not trusting you. Forgive me for not allowing you to position me. Forgive me for putting my hopes in someone, other things that aren't of you, and I didn't focus on you first. See, seek thee first the kingdom of God, and all its righteousness and all these things shall be added. What is your all? No matter what your all is, write it down, pin it down, and then focus on the kingdom. Focus on him. Okay? Let me, invite me, allow me access to your heart. That's what I'm going to call this. Let me, invite me, allow me. See, man, I'm going to keep going on this one. Let me, allow me. Let me, invite me, allow me. He will never, ever, 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 ever. Let me tell you something. The greatest deliverances that I've had, the biggest transformational processes that have happened in my personal life was because I had to choose him. I had to invite him. I had to allow him. I had to let him take me from drug addiction, alcoholic, but it was the issue. He really wanted to deal with, why was I running to those things other than him? See, those are just fruits. Those are just the fruit of why I was trying to drown my sorrows in that stuff. Okay? He wanted to get to the root of why. It's like, bring me those sorrows. I will help you process those things. So it's like know this about Father, Dad. He wants to deal with the root. If he deals with the root, the fruit will be different. Okay? All right? But he's never going to force himself upon us, ever. Never, 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 never. It's not biblical. We have to choose. We have to allow. We have to say, I choose you. I choose you over this. I choose you over this. I choose you over him. I choose you over her. And just show me, lead me, guide me, because I made a mess of things. God loves that because he responds quickly. Let me invite me. Give him access to your heart. Okay, right. Let him be the foundation of your personal lives. He will not force himself. Okay, guys. Here we go. Let him be the architect of what you're planning and your vision. Come on now, write it down, write your vision down. Just make sure it's big, that it's so big that your Father would have to do extraordinary events in your life to bring them to pass. Okay? All right. Let him be the architect. I just read this. Okay. Psalms 127:1. Unless the Lord builds the house, the builder labors in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the guards stand watch in vain. Unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. Let the Lord, whatever it is you're planning and your vision for your future, partner with Father to help you build it. So he can build the foundation. And you know what that foundation is? It's a foundation of consecration. It's a foundation of being sold out. It's a foundation that no matter what happens in life, that you're sold out to the King and your King and your kingdom. Okay, we're sold out no matter what. It's like, unwavering. I have committed my life to serving the King. I'm offering my body, my mind, my soul, my heart, my hands, my feet, parts of my body. Come on, man. I don't need to get graphic there. Surrendering it as a living sacrifice to the King. Come on now. Spirit, soul, and body. Okay? Let him rearrange the furniture in your house heart. Sometimes we have things out of order. Come on now. Let's keeping it real in the kingdom statement. Get ready. Ready? Here we go. Keeping it real in the kingdom. Sometimes we have things misplaced in our furniture. Let's say there's things in your heart that you're putting before God. And you know it in your spirit. You know God's asking you to surrender it. You know God's asking you to give it up. You know God is telling you, hey, this is kind of... And you know what? Usually when you get someone to tell you that in a loving, caring way, and I know that my mom used to send me letters. My mom is such a writer, like a second grade education, but she'll write down revelation. And I used to have trouble reading it in Spanish, but I would read it. And it was when I was in the darkest places of my life. And you know what? She was always giving me a message right at the time when it was about to get worse if I didn't turn around. Get that one, okay? Oh, Lord. Sometimes we have things that are misplaced affections, misplaced things in our heart that we're putting before Father and God. And He only wants to rearrange it because it's going to cause you misery and pain and destruction in the future. And He's trying to stop us from going that way. So it doesn't surprise me that He compares the house to a heart. Compares the heart to a house, I'm sorry. And He wants to rearrange things. We need this, all of us, so we can allow Him to bring us, shift us, position us to receive what He has for us. I'm going to close with that one. Okay? Okay, it says, I will place everything in order. Okay, everything in order in your heart. Okay, we've established that. That it should, the way that it should go. Yes, so you can accommodate all that I have for you. Yes, all. What is your all? Okay, what is your all that you're expecting, your vision, okay? He wants to remove some things and rearrange some things in our heart. See, that's get rid of some baggage, get rid of some old things so He can bring the new things. As long as we're hanging on to the old, He cannot bring the new. Just know that. This is the era of new beginnings, 57808, new beginnings, new birthings. He cannot bring the new and mix it with the old. He's asking us to let go of the old. What is your old? What is He asking you to let go of? That's what I'm getting from this letter. Let Him rearrange, keeping it real in the kingdom. Let Him rearrange your heart, man. Okay? I hope, Esther Company, you guys are so worth this. So worth the rearranging. Heck, I'm being blessed just by listening to it myself. I'm going to put my name in this letter and call it for myself. Okay? God bless you, girls. I hope this ministered to you in some form. You guys don't give me a shout out. I love you, girls. Hope to see you soon. Shalom, shalom. Nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing taken. Mike Garcia, pen of a ready writer.